welcome back to the chaos. It is day 2 of our Viper weekend. So today, it's almost, they act like they've done this before. I kid, because this is the 20th anniversary trip, the Tell the Dragon Viper event. So it's held by the Viper Owners Association, so they've got it all mapped out. So we're up early this morning. It is currently 6:30. Line up for, we're hitting Foothills Parkway, Tell the Dragon, and Cherry Hollow Skyway today. So lineup is, it starts around 8 o'clock to depart. So I want to make sure I get a good spot in line. They should have it broken down into basically kind of 2 groups. So there's the balls to the wall group that are pretty much treat the Tell the Dragon as a racetrack, and then there's the slow group. So my skill level doesn't anywhere match a race car style. So I'm going to be probably at the back of the slow people. But that's okay, because we're here to have fun, and that's what it's all about. But we're gonna go ahead and get out to the car, make sure everything is good to go, and start seeing what's going on today. Looks like we were in good company last night. Check out this beautiful orange Gen 4 beside me. And just like that, we're taking off. So we're actually 30 minutes ahead of schedule. So we've got a line of, there's 7 cars in this group. So it should be a pretty good time. But there's a break in the weather, which is why we're kind of rushing things up, speeding things up this morning. But we're gonna hit Tell the Dragon first. So normally they would go to the Foothills Parkway, but due to that opening in the weather, we want to get as much of the really fun driving roads, the real twisties, out the way. So this should be pretty spirited. I look forward to it. I've pulled off on the side of the Dragon, so we hit it coming from the Tennessee side to the North Carolina side first, and it wasn't raining as hard, so that was actually, the car is actually pretty confidence inspiring, so it held pretty tight to the road and everything. I mean, like, we were kind of going at like a moderate pace, so like I felt comfortable, and then we stopped, got a little bit of video footage or whatever, just make sure everybody's good, and then we were heading back from the North Carolina side to the Tennessee side, and I always try to hug, because, you know, I don't want to cross the yellow, so I'm like hugging the white line, and I hugged it a little too close, so I dropped a tire, and I'm pulled off. The rest of the crew's gone on, but I just wanted to check the car over because it just doesn't feel right, and that's the bad part about it, the Dragon, is like once you're on it, you're kind of stuck. So I've got out, looked around, things seem okay, but of course it is raining, so I can't really crawl up underneath it, but visually, because I didn't know if I might need an alignment, that's what it kind of feels like, but visually I didn't know if I messed up a tire, messed up the wheel. Again, I can't really see the understructure, so we're just gonna take it easy. But man, I'm a little bit bummed because I was having a blast and keeping up with everybody. Like I said, we weren't going, because again, like I don't want to overpace myself, so we were going at like a decent, I felt comfortable. So I hate that I've dropped a tire, and that's kind of put a damper, no pun intended, with it raining on the day. But we'll take it easy back to the hotel and assess. Really sucks too, because the Dragon is pretty much empty today, so we basically had it all to ourselves. There was a little bit of traffic, but I've been standing here for probably 7-8 minutes now, and I've seen 2 cars go past. Like, that's wild for the Dragon. I feel like on the weekends this place is packed, so weather will do that. But unfortunately, yeah, I made a mistake and dropped a tire, so my day might end a little early. But I did see, I've kind of inspected the car over, and there's like a splash shield or something. I kind of messed that up, so I'm just missing some bolts. But hopefully that's the worst of it. But like I said, I'm gonna take it easy back driving it, because you have to go to a turnoff. That's the bad part about the Dragon too. There's no real, you just got to keep going until you find a pull-off spot. But once I got it pulled over, or getting it to here, I realized, like, yeah, something just doesn't feel right in the steering like it did. So I just, fingers crossed, no arms are bent or anything like that. I was able to limp the car off the Dragon, and even once you get off the Dragon, I still didn't have cell service, so I had to drive probably another 30-45 minutes down the Foothills Parkway to finally get service. And once I did, it's good to know people. So Eric from Pro Ceramic, I got his name right this time, I butchered it in yesterday's video, but Eric from Pro Ceramic that detailed my car, I hit him up for local mechanics, and so he's giving me the name of a shop. I'm on the way to now, again, just limping the car, taking it very, very easy, but I want to get it on lift just to assess what all potentially might be damaged. But we got some weird vibrations when at low speed and when we start getting up higher speed. So something seems tweaked, but I'm at least glad we can hopefully get it looked at today and enjoy the rest of our trip. But the Dragon bites. So, I mean, it was completely my fault. I was trying my best, like, hugging the white line, because I don't want to be up on the yellow, because I don't want to cross over and I don't want anybody to cross into me. So thought I would be safer hugging the white, but I dropped a tire. It happens, and especially they've repaved the Dragon, so I haven't been since the repave. It's really nice and smooth, but that also leads to a lot bigger of a drop off to the shoulder. So I found that out the hard way, unfortunately, but it's the name of the game. There's chaos in life. It's just how you deal with it and get it fixed, move forward, that kind of thing. So we're headed to the shop. Wish me luck. Hopefully it's not too bad. Well, I got some good news and some bad news. So the good news is it is fixable, and but the bad news is not today. I mean, I really didn't think anything was gonna be fixable today, whether it was suspension related or otherwise. But like, the reason I say it's good news is, all things considered, is I need a wheel, so that gives me more options. Whereas if I bent a tie rod, or if I bent the A-arms, just anything suspension related, that would probably be kind of unobtainium, especially kind of on a time crunch. So I'm hoping there's so many Vipers here that maybe somebody trailered their car and can swap wheels with me or something. I don't know, but there's enough nice people here that can help me out. So we'll see what goes for the rest of the weekend. But I'm unfortunately gonna be parked, so we'll have to live vicariously through everybody else this weekend. Hopefully I can maybe tag some rides and have some fun still. But yeah, unfortunately my car is down. But that's the name of the game. Like I said, there's a little chaos with everything you do, and that was 100% my fault. Like, I got too close to the side of the road and I went Baja style and checked it out firsthand. So it is what it is, but I am going to limp it back to the motel and then basically park it for the weekend and go from there. But that's where we're at. Obviously, I'm back in the hotel now, and you're probably wondering about my fit. It is Hawaiian themed dinner tonight, so I'm getting ready for that. But I've been wheeling and dealing in between time, so trying to figure out a plan of attack for my car. I've kind of thought everything through as far as buying a new set of wheels from somebody, or ideally, what I think I have worked out is there's a guy that he's like 2 hours north of me, but he trailered his car in. So if I can swap wheels with him, so my 2 front wheels go on his car, because again, he trailered it, so then he doesn't have to drive it. And then his 2 wheels on my car that are good running working wheels, I can just follow him on the drive home. So I mean, like, yes, I'll be parked for the rest of the event, but that's okay. I'm just at this point worried about getting my car home, and then he'll pass kind of through Durham to keep going on to his destination. But I've got 2 different sets of wheels for the Viper at home, so my stock wheels and then a set of SSRs, so I can have Slam meet me in Durham with those wheels and then swap out again. So that'd be the best, probably easiest scenario. So I think that's what's gonna happen, but we'll see. But right now, it's off to have some fun and check out this dinner. Just got back to the hotel, had a great dinner, and while I was there, not only did I have fun and enjoy hanging out and meeting everybody, but I was able to do some networking. So I have a solution to my bent wheel problem, and bear with me because it's kind of convoluted. So I'm going to be swapping wheels with a guy that trailered his car, so he's got an extra set of wheels. So I'm gonna have Gen 3 wheels on the front of my car. I'm gonna give my BC Forged wheels to another guy that lives close to the Raleigh area. He's gonna trailer my BC Forged wheels close to his house. I'm gonna drive to Raleigh on 3rd gen wheels. The guy that's lending me those 3rd gen wheels is in Ohio, so I'm gonna drive home with his wheels. I'm going to then get home, take those wheels off, drop them off with the guy that lives close to me. He is then miraculously, like, odd coincidence, is heading to Ohio in just a few days. So this guy will be without his wheels for 48, 72 hours, something like that. So it just kind of, the stars aligned, thank goodness. The Viper community, like I said, everybody's so nice, and I'm just super thrilled that this was able to work out, because I mean, I was devastated today when when I bent the wheel. So I'm still gonna, because these are borrowed wheels, I don't want to like hit Teledragon. I'm gonna park the car, but I've already lined up rides for tomorrow, so that way I can still have fun and still participate. It just won't be in my car, but that's fine. I just need a way to get my car home at this point. So whew, long day, let's go swap some wheels, and that's a huge relief. So a little bit of chaos avoided. Ryan coming to wrap up this video for you. So because the night that I filmed this, after getting those wheels installed, it was after midnight, so I was done. So this video that you're watching was Friday's event, day 2, and I'm on day 3, Saturday. And I leave bright and early, like essentially kind of day 4 in the morning. That's the return home trip. So I'm gonna be traveling all day tomorrow, and the wheels that you all just saw me install, I have to get those returned tomorrow because the guy leaves the next day for Ohio. So I'm kind of on a time crunch. So we're gonna wrap it up here. Thanks so much for sticking with me. I do have more videos to wrap up the rest of the weekend coming. Likely not tomorrow, unfortunately. So I was trying to do my daily vlog thing while I was on vacation, but also have to go back to work too. So yeah, I'm doing my best over here, but I really appreciate everybody sticking with me. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I know there's thousands and millions of different channels out there and everybody's asking for the same thing, but it would mean a lot if you would subscribe. I really appreciate it. But I'll catch y'all in the next one.